Now, since we have understood what is stock exchanges or stock market, now let's understand the investment process. Now, investment process can be put into three different categories. First would be understanding the client. You need to understand the client, based on which you are going to decide what asset class you are going to help him to, or what asset class you are going to provide it to him. You can do it for yourself also if you are an investor. So, for example, understanding the client, some of the factors could be income of the client, the property or asset that the client will be having, and also let's say age, or let's say marital status. So these are the different factors which will help you, this information once you acquire from the customer, this will help you to understand your client better, and you can suggest to the best of your ability, you can suggest him what kind of investment he should go for. Then the next step is constructing the portfolio. The way you go to the shopping mall, or let's say we go to the hypermarket, where we carry a basket and we get all those goods which is actually needed by us. Similarly, you can assume the portfolio to be that basket where you pull all those assets, or you invest all those assets which fits into your requirements or your client's requirement based on the expected return and risk appetite. So that's the second step, constructing the portfolio. Third would be evaluating portfolio performance. Now, once you have purchased these assets, created a portfolio, it doesn't mean your work gets over. It's very important for you to keep on evaluating your portfolio from time to time. If needed, you need to make appropriate changes to see that your portfolio is actually fulfilling the requirements or the desired requirements which is by you or your client. Now let's understand how do we construct a portfolio. So here are the steps for constructing the portfolio. First is asset allocation decision. So now you need to understand, based on your client's requirement or your own requirement as an investor, what asset category you want to invest. Some people say, I want to invest in equities. This means they would like to go for a certain amount of risk based on the fact that they want a certain more return, or they want good amount of return. Let's say if someone is less than 30 years of age and is unmarried, then he wants to take more risk in order to generate more return. So his asset allocation would be different from a 40-year-old person who is married, having kids, and has got certain responsibilities. His responsibilities are more compared to a 25-year-old guy, right? So based on that, there should be a asset allocation decision, under what asset category you are going to put the particular money. Then is asset selection decision. Now in those asset category also, you are going to arrive at the individual asset where you are going to invest the funds. The third would be the implementation or execution. Now here the design portfolio is put together. Let's say we put certain asset categories from equity, certain from debts, let's say certain from fixed deposits, certain from gold, certain from let's say real estate. So we construct the overall category of that particular asset. Now two factors that will be helping you determine the right investment decision. First would be your asset selection. It's very important that you are selecting the right asset. Suppose a client wants to invest into IT sector. So IT sector will have different companies. They will have TCS, they will have Infosys, they will have Wipro, Emphasis, Mindtree. So you need to be very careful exactly among these IT companies, which particular company's stock you want to buy. So that will bring us to asset selection. Depending on the risk appetite that we have or the return that we are expecting, we'll go for asset selection. The next would be market timings. Maybe I am buying the stock of a particular company, let's say Emphasis. I have bought the stock of Emphasis right now, and the stock looks good, it looks very promising. But let's say due to external factors, right now the IT companies are not performing very good, they are making huge losses. So market timing would make it very difficult for me to understand that maybe the asset is good, the selection of the asset is good, but market timing is bad. So both the things should be taken into consideration while selecting a particular asset for your portfolio, that is the asset itself and what is the timing of the market in the asset.